И вот вывозили буквально 2-3 дня назад. Лес, люди их видели.
2-3 days ago, they saw people. Yeah, the local people saw wood coming out of here. So he's saying this might be a place right now where people are working and stealing wood. So there's a decent chance here we'll come across an illegal logging operation.
Дальше не ездил, он стоял.
So he's saying this looks to him like the situation where the trucks probably just pulled in here and waited. Поехали. He's saying the keep going, follow the track. He says there's two variants. Either it's the loggers or ginseng pickers. Right, we're gonna jump out and go by foot. He thinks we might be close.
Или опоздали, или рано. И опоздали, и рано. Они будут, они приедут. Мотоцикл, скорее всего, сломался. Сломанный.
So He's saying it looks like we hit them in a period where either we're too late and too early. And he said most likely the tractor's somewhere around here, hidden in the woods. But you can spend, he said, a lot of time searching for the tractor.
And it's definitely logging. It's not ginseng collecting.
This has all the markings of an illegal logging operation, because if this was a leaseholder and a legit logging operation, there'd be a real camp set up somewhere on the road with wooden wagons, or, you know, the little portable homes on wheels. There'd be some kind of operation. I mean, this is as deep into the taiga as they could get. It's raising all the red flags. They can come in here pretty quietly, pretty subtly, and steal a couple of enormous oaks like this, and it's entirely profitable for them. And we can now check with the forest law authorities. So
Too bad the logs are gone.
too bad the logs are gone. And heading for China.
Where is it? Where is it sound?
Testing, 1, 2.
Yeah, in the computer, this one can keep going even if it doesn't have. Yeah.
We thought music looked weird.
It's here.
Mm-hmm. The other thing is that if this is down, this is pointing at a slight angle up.
Oh, okay.
So if you're on a table, put this thing down.
Okay.
If it's down, you'll get his head at this distance.
Okay.
If he's sitting right here,
Right,
if this
okay.
is a table.
All right.
If it's up, his head's not going to be on.
Okay. Gotcha.
Bo, we're here already?
Almost.
Fire things up?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to talk about what kind of volume of at least a very similar product to what they're already producing would be okay for this factory here to
对
handle.
他说就是要那个呢，跟 lumber 差不多的这种东西的话呢，在你这儿生产可以是吧？可以。
Something like 4 containers there or more.
初期出金箱，
他可以按他们的要求出。按他们公司文件如果统一的话，可以把他们的格式发给我们。
对对对。
我们根据他们的格式给他出他的。
He says whatever you need will be there.
Okay, good. Sounds good.
All the price over here is all Russian. Is all Russian. Now if we want to have anything,
this is all Russian.
this is all Russian. Yeah, this is all Russian. 这些是国产的。Anything you need, I can just I can provide, but nobody really asks anything. He says he is very powerful. He will figure things out and fix it.
通过今天晚上，赵老板，在中国出现法律问题了。If you have a problem in China that involves legal issues, he can help you out.
This one?
The pate.
This one? Oh, the pate, yeah.
大卫长辈是我们的长辈，跟他说。Your dad should be also his superior.
对，工作你还得放第一位。
工作是第一的，老毕行不行？老毕，行。工作是第一的。祝愿两国人民永远幸福安康。And he also wishes the people in both countries healthy and happy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
对，说。
前面咱你注意上，主要你不能往后退。感谢啊，下回再见。
Well, gentlemen, we found the Russian wood.
Several federal agencies are currently conducting an investigation at the headquarters for Lumber Liquidators.
U.S. law enforcement searched Lumber Liquidators' headquarters under suspicion the company was importing illegally harvested wood.
The wood came from forests in Far East Russia, the last habitat on Earth for the endangered Siberian tiger.
Investigators are giving some credit to the Environmental Investigation Agency, or EIA, a nonprofit group in Washington, D.C.
Alexander von Bismarck is the executive director of the Environmental Investigation Agency.
We saw only a small piece of what Lumber Liquidators saw, and we saw that there was illegal wood everywhere.
EIA spent more than 5 years undercover exposing illegal logging, tracing moves from manufacturers, including Lumber Liquidators.
The U.S. federal investigation into Lumber Liquidators is ongoing.
Maybe the most important undercover meeting was with the top boss for this Xinjia company, which is the company finishing the boxes for Lumber Liquidator, so there's no one in between. What's notable is that their top boss is actually the sourcing guy in Russia. He's not sitting at the manufacturing factories, which are huge in China, but he's sitting all the way up in the forest in Khabarovsk in Russia. It just shows how important their dominance is in the actual cutting down the tree department.
What the supervision process looks like and what the data looks like on the Peruvian side, and you could also come to that and say, these are the German companies that are importing, and this is where it's illegal.
Yeah.
So it would be a cool little moment.
In the Romanian towns of Sebeș, Gradauz, Reci, Siret, and Comunești, see to it that our clients in more than 70 countries around the globe receive the very timber products they need.
Hi, Mr. Conniff. This is Alexander von Bismarck, Executive Director from EIA. I understand you want to talk about the Lumber Liquidators case. You can reach me at the office or on my cell phone. Thanks very much. Bye.
Yeah, hi. A friend of mine, we're doing a project together, came over about 2 weeks ago, and I need to get another box of the same flooring. I've got the kind of number here that's on the box. I've got written down VCMA5 and Hex Cambridge. It's a hand-scraped Cambridge oak. Yep, you've got it. 400 square feet. Yeah, we're just going to need one box to finish the job. Thanks. Thanks. Yep. Bye. Penny, come. Virginia Millworks, Cambridge Oak. Here it says F-LS, product of China. So they're clearly still importing the oak from China. while they're being investigated and while they're going on TV.
It was somewhere where they had to go like 3 rows back with the forklift and pull like 1 million things out to get to that one box. But we actually found a box that we could pull out.
Right there.
How were you able to get it? Magic.
I really couldn't tell you.
Nice folks. The last thing they want to be doing is selling illegal wood. And that's sort of the tragedy that all of us then are forced in a way to become complicit in really serious crime, serious violence, extinction of the greatest well-known species on Earth, the biggest cat on Earth. And we're just trying to buy flooring for a new house, and we're just trying to have a job at the local lumber liquidators. I think even the hardened criminals that we meet with at the beginning of the chain in the forest don't want that. They would like to make money, most of them, doing something else. After you know, well, yeah, but that's confusing to me.
I'm trying to understand what's the best way of escaping someone who is suspicious to me. If I go to a crowded place, there is also a risk of being captured, you know.
You have to really focus on your common sense. I mean, just make sure you're aware rather than thinking about what you read last about how you should do it. The biggest safety is that you think common sense-wise, first of all, about who is likely to be following me. What really is the threat here? Is it somebody from the company I just visited? Because we kind of went a little far and they really did become suspicious. And probably the smart thing to do is a little bit different in each case, I think.
It's not in the movies. The only tool, the only weapon you have is this and your cover story. If your cover is good, if you have confidence, intelligence work is that. That's what it is. You don't have any weapons. You're not a soldier. You're not wearing Kevlars. Just talk your way out of it. Be cool and talk your way out of it. That's all.
If we show others that we have time, people won't suspect that we are busy in doing something, because we sit in the coffee shop drinking coffee for an hour and a half, looking at people, reading newspaper or whatever, and people will give up. They are not going to wait forever to see where we are going to. This is the way it works. Okay, I'm telling you from the other side, from the follower side, we just can't wait forever, because time is money, because someone is paying for our time as followers.
We are not diffusing a bomb that's ticking down in our case. We have time. We're changing systems and stuff. And so the one thing we have is time in our case. And it's absolutely been the most important safety mechanism in the field. Have you ever bought furniture here?
What?
Have you ever bought furniture here at IKEA?
Yeah.
You know this store?
Yeah, it's very good.
You like it?
Yeah. Where are you from?
From the US.
US, nice country. We love US.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you love about the US?
I want to go in US.
Yeah.
Because I want to see Las Vegas and Miami.
Why particularly Las Vegas and Miami?
I don't know, because I'm younger.
Obvious reason. How about forests? You have some forests.
Yes, we have, but our government put them down.
Cut them down.
Yeah.
You think
our forest.
You think it's the government that's cutting it down?
Yes, because it's corrupt. These guys stole everything from our country, you know? the oil, the forest, the gas. You know, Pentagon is the first building by size. This one, our building, it's twice.
Twice the size of the Pentagon.
Yes. Thank you. You helped me.
That's quite a change.
Good to see you. How you doing?
Wow. Basically, we thought that the best way would be to start at the seaport. It's pretty easy to get into the port. You can just get a pass and kind of drive around. So we saw tons of areas. So we talked to a couple wood traders in these yards, and everyone we talked to, all the traders, just everyone that we talked to said the supply is getting low.
Really?
So the wood is running out. Everyone's mentioned corruption as being a big issue. Everyone's mentioned Schweighofer, this Austrian company. Everyone knows they're really big. They have 4 huge facilities for finished processing, and they're building a 5th now. So they're sort of banking on there being a greater supply into the future. One of the traders was very interesting. That he is from originally one of these areas, and he said in 2004 when Schweighofer got access to a huge amount of forest land, he said that there were over 100 different furniture manufacturers in his part of the country, and after 2 or 3 years, all of them were out of business. So everyone just lost their supply, basically. It wasn't that they couldn't be working still or whatever, they just didn't have any wood anymore because this company got the rights to all of this wood. So this is you.
Nice.
I know it's not the favorite name, but that's what we got.
Ron Wilson it is.
Those are great though. Yeah. Thank you.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Danny.
Danny,
Nice
nice
to
to
meet
meet you, Danny. How are you? It's Michaele. Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
You see, we took off the plates number, because if they see the car, next time they can, I don't know, light it up. Nobody interferes. This is the biggest problem. If I slow down, you can take a few shots.
This is all. Is it legal, even if you had the land, is it legal to cut all those young trees down?
No. You see, everything is blocked. The trucks are in there. The wood is over there. Everybody's stealing. Here, the wood from over there.
Yeah.
Look, they are loading like right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe we keep going so they don't call anybody, huh?
They're suspicious, you know. Oh, who are those? Another one. Nobody does anything to stop this. The clans from the zone cut almost everything you can see here and transport it to Schweighofer. Why? Because they pay the best price in Romania, I think, for solid wood. They don't have to work to process it. They just go there, no question asked. They give the money, they come back, cut and go back. And nobody went to jail for this. But if they catch I don't know, an old man with a carriage and a horse
He'll be
on
in
the
trouble.
street, he'll be in big trouble.
It's individual clans that are all with even less sheen of any permission cutting everything down.
I guess my concern is MM. I mean, Maramura is just a huge region up here, so we really need to follow a truck from this area to be able to know specifically from this area that it's going to Sevesh.
So we gotta just find a truck that's coming out somewhere from here. Where should we set up?
In the center of the city. There's a bridge to the right.
There's a bridge to the right.
And after 10 meters,
and
there's
10
a left.
meters after the bridge, there's a left going on to a lesser
The
road
forest.
into the forest. It's not like a logging road. It's an okay
large,
road.
large.
It's a big road, but it's a gravel dirt road.
Exactly.
And that's where we went in. And we do think if something comes out of there,
that's the best.
We feel very confident that it's from their forest. But if you see anyone, I think that's a prime target to follow. And if it has unmarked logs in it, Trikover's going to have to explain why he's accepting unmarked logs from an area of intense conflict and total illegal logging.
It's our truck from last time.
What?
The last truck we saw.
No. The one that was going in past us? Yeah. This is the truck?
Yeah. I think you got a picture.
I got it, yeah.
Over there.
I did. It's not super high res, but it'll be high res enough to. And anyway, with all the markings on that truck, you're right. It was brand new. You marked on it. And it was bright green base with the red.
I have to stay a bit here.
Yeah.
Because.
What's he doing now? He's slowing down already.
I don't know. He believes something's wrong, and I will believe something's wrong. Like the same. You see, he stopped for us.
Yeah.
It's going to the train station.
Train station?
We can't go in.
So why don't we just drive by and then think about what to do, right? I mean, I know we can't go in. I'm just saying.
We can't. The rail station. But I can't go with you because the guy knows me.
Okay.
So
okay.
It's better if you would go.
All right, I go. I'll take the hidden camera.
Okay.
See you.
See you.
Look at that sign right there. Yeah, I just walk right by, right? Hey. That's our truck.
That's Schweifhofer, what you see here. It's one of the biggest wood processing factories in Eastern Europe. So take care because we don't have a sidewalk here. It's safer for them to bring the illegal wood during the night because there are no controls on the roads.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
David.
Bogdan.
Hi.
Bogdan.
Have a seat. How would you test whether the way Schweighofer works is really a problem?
We can create a scenario where we go to them. We say we have some big amount to sell, that we have some contracts with local forest owners. You have to say that you have to sell quickly.
So you're talking about going to them as a seller, not a buyer, which is normally for us quite difficult.
You have some money, you want to invest it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to say that we have to sell some big quantity legally at a small quantity without so many papers, something like that. And what they have to say about this?
We would need to change our approach very quickly in just a few days. But it is a pretty unique opportunity to be on the seller side, which we've never done before, to the local expert on logging. But on the other hand, it's maybe by far the best chance to really see how Schweighofer operates. Yes, hi, this is Ron Wilson. I'm with Wilson & Sons in the US, and I'm just in Romania. And I just wanted to call on the off chance if you had any time to meet about potentially talking about long-term contracts for spruce. I will be in the Sebeș area tomorrow afternoon. Ask for who? Sorin, okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Schmidt. Take care.
I guess they will ask me more about how do I know you, who are you?
Exactly.
So can I tell them that from which country you are? From America, right?
From America, yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 'cause you never know who has lived abroad and can tell the accents.
Okay.
So go with the truth, as long as the truth is okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But just a limited version of it, you know.
You sign a contract with me soon, you're going to get all the better wood.
Yeah.
Cheaply.
So, I mean, it should be sort of self-evident why that's a good idea, so I think I'll just say, obviously, there might be some reasons why it'd be better for us to cut that volume within 3 or 4 years instead. Would that be a problem for you?
I think that should work, yes.
Doing all right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm working just one day or 2 days for Mr. Wilson, right?
Right. I got GoPro, anything else? Just in case you get a tour. You're going for the wide angle shot, right? You're going to be sort of far away. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Yeah, that's good.
I do. That's his name. Hello, I'm here for Sorin, for a 4 o'clock appointment. So you are responsible for a certain region?
Yeah, I'm responsible for all the purchaser here in Sebeș.
Yeah, that's very impressive. I mean, the initial negotiations we've had, what a little bit concerns me is
rigidity of the volume that we have to produce every year?
It's not a problem of rigidity from our side, because you decide what you want to sell.
I'm thinking that, especially for our business model of expansion here, that it would be smart to cut maybe the total, 25,000 cubic meters of spruce in 3 to 4 years, as opposed to the 7 years.
4 years. It is no problem for us.
All you need is travel documents. Nothing else. I asked him repeatedly, I said, what do I need to show you? If I have extra wood in a month, what do I need to give you? And he was like, what are you talking about? And he said, all you need to call me is on the same day and tell me that when the truck is arriving. That would be nice because we sometimes have too many trucks forming a line.
Oh,
You got an extra truck, call me. You get a bonus. That's the one.
Perfect.
Did you see it?
Yeah, and you see him, and you got the logs behind it, and these cranes, and just, that's good.
The sawdust.
Yeah, does get transferred over to the others.
But this stuff is going to Austria for paper.
We're good?
Yeah.
Nice.
How you doing? Nice to see you.
How are you?
You good?
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
You?
Yeah, except
How was your day?
it was good.
Interesting
It
and
was, very
long,
full and active.
I really hope so.
I have a lot to tell you. I am really hungry.
How are you?
Yeah.
You can have a sausage over there.
All right.
I was in touch with a guy from a forest district in Cluj. He started to tell me about the illegalities he did and how Holzindustrie was receiving
He
illegal
came to
wood.
you as a source because
Yeah.
of your stories and got in touch.
Yes, exactly. And on the third time, when he decided to give me a bit more about this, when I opened the Skype, the first thing that he told me, it was, I don't want to talk about Holzindustrie anymore.
After getting in touch with you to talk about him.
Yeah. And I've asked him, something's wrong. And he told me, let's say that my mother, who's in Romania, got a visit from some guys, and they told her that her baby boy should be more careful about talking of Holzindustrie for business because Holzindustrie did nothing wrong to him.
Shit.
Yeah. And 2 days before this interview, I think I told you, yeah?
What? Before that interview?
Before that interview, 2 days before, I was in the mountains, in an area from where Holzindustrie was receiving wood, legal and illegal one.
Yeah.
And I've met with 2 guys that were officials from a forest district, and I've asked them, what the hell is happening in your forest, because I've seen all sorts of illegalities.
This was in the forest? Or
yeah,
in your
it was in a
office, or?
forest. It was in a forest, in a nature park, in Apuseni Mountains, yeah. And suddenly, he picked up like a branch this size, and he told me you should get the fuck out of the forest.
The forest official.
Yeah. And he raised the bat to crack my head open, and I said, "What the hell are you doing, mate?" It's crazy. Încarnat semi fumat.
A bad guy had a big sawmill, and they were just guarding the gate. It just says guard. And they asked me, do you have any weapons? But I heard, do you have identification? So I said, yes. And I reached inside my bucket.
No way.
Yeah. And all of the M16s came out. That was my first moment in Honduras.
You have a gun?
Hmm?
You have a gun?
Me?
Yeah.
In my home.
You know, yeah.
Not on an investigation.
Yeah.
It's hard to get them on planes. But you got one, right?
Sorry?
You've got one now.
Yeah, I bought one. I'm not taking it with me when I'm doing an investigation about forestry because I'm a journalist. But when I'm alone, or with my wife or something like that.
This is a video from a security camera
I see.
that's in front of OSINFOR. OSINFOR is the national oversight body in Peru. It's a state institution that is in charge of monitoring all the timber that is being harvested for trade has an legal origin. These are other companies, more trucks, and these are some of the coffins. So there's Orlando Navarro, it says OSINFOR. Fabiola Muñoz is the director of the forest sector. Cesar Forment is the high commissioner to fight illegal logging. And this is another picture of what happens after with the coffins, right? So they bring them to the front door of OSINFOR and they put them on fire, and in the middle of the street, and it's pretty aggressive.
Dangerous and aggressive.
El que está adelante es Manuel Rey Sánchez, es uno de los supervisores y está yendo traqueando la ruta, tomando datos de la ruta.
He has a GPS in the hand. He's tracking the route.
El primer contacto, cuando se va a supervisar, Manuel tiene en su mano la notificación que se le ha entregado al responsable o al titular de ese permiso.
There is a little tension in the air there. I think the body language of the guy standing to the left.
Yeah, I guess there's also a lack of trust, right? There's a historical lack of trust from the local communities towards the governments because they're afraid. I mean, they don't know if they're going to be requested a bribe. I mean, they're being told, you requested a bosque local. He says, no. Well, it says so here, so we need to fix this, right? I mean, they don't know what's going to be next. And according to the papers, that community requested a bosque local where timber was harvested that is in the Yacucalpa right now. But she's saying, first, nobody has harvested timber in this area in the last 2 years. And second, we never requested a bosque local. We know nothing about a bosque local that has been requested here, right? So, and that's what we have been told that OSINFOR is finding. I mean, in some cases, the communities that requested the bosque local don't exist. In other cases, the communities exist, but they never requested the bosque local. So that means that somebody, probably at the regional government level, just made papers and added maps and made everything up.
Use this community to launder illegal wood cut somewhere else.
And they don't even know about that.
Romania, they cut every year. They cut forests of the size of Bucharest. And do you know that half of this is actually illegal? I decided to solve the problem from its roots. That actually means going to the government. I offer myself as a volunteer for the Ministry of Environment. And lucky for me, I got accepted. I took an app that was used by the police. I scrambled out whatever informations were there that were confidential, and I was left with a very slick app, where you actually just insert the license plate of a truck, and you get back if that's illegal, or if that's legal, then you get what's inside. We got 30,000 users in the first 10 days, and we got 500,000 trucks checked. That's virtually every truck on the road. The good thing is that from the date we start the application, 20,000 new trucks have come and asked for permits. That meant that these trucks were actually illegal before. The system is not an entity. The system is not a building. The system is a sum of people. And you can be one of these people. I am one of these people. If you want to change the system, you can also do it alone. And whenever you'll need help, just ask for it, and it will come.
Hi, nice to meet you. Steffen, I'm a journalist from Germany, from Spiegel TV.
Well, the trick is like this. So you put satellite,
So in January it's cut, in December it's cut, in November it's not cut. So basically it's in December. And then you choose all the trucks that have left exactly the roads in that month, and you look at the companies that basically did the exploitation. You look in the Excel sheet from Weiss to look if that are connected to Schweighöfer, and you'll see they are connected. So before the cut, the consistency of the forest was the same like the one next to it, which is still standing.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah. It's high.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
I don't know why he's telling me that. Okay, we're recording. Can you go? That we do the second seconds? Yeah.
In China, it's a black hole.
It's a black hole, and Dave is working on changing the law in China. So we're all working on that.
Really?
What do you mean, really? Why is
you have a chance in China?
You surprised? Why is he so surprised?
Yeah, because I worked in China, and it's a mess. It's a total mess.
Well,
it's super corruption. Yeah. My idea to such governments is to go from top down, not like we did here with down to top. Now we are actually basically we start from down, hit the wall with Schweighöfer, jump over them, and go to the end buyer, and then we squeeze them from both sides. And then the end buyer will say, okay, we buy it if you have the QR codes. Okay, how do you have the QR codes? Well, the shipment needs to come with a code, with a wood tracking code. And then, okay, how do you get the code? Well, to get the code, you need to come with a truck. Also, the truck needs to have a code. Yeah. At the end of the day, they will be able to give the end buyer a piece of wood with a QR code on it that when they scan it, just like in your app, they see the origin. So this not only that solves the problem with whatever certificate, they give them a competitive advantage.
Yeah,
they are above. They are above the others, so they will get better prices and more market share. So they will like to have it in other factories of their own, and maybe even ask in the chain of logistics. Yeah. So what will happen is that when they will have this advantage, the competition will follow. And then probably you can have a snowball effect all over the world, and slowly in a few years, I approximate about 5. A big number of competitors will have this system.
Tú decomisas la madera, el maderero viene con plata y con pistola en mano y te dice, recibe la plata, te deja pasar la madera o te mete un balazo. Pucha, la gente joven que sale al puesto de control y que te pagan pues 2.000 soles, y dice, el maderero va con pistola en mano y le dice, acá está la plata, recíbela y suelta la madera, o si no, ya sabes. Entonces los chicos reciben la plata, los que se sienten mal renuncian al mes.
I mean, you'll not change that in Peru with the guns and so. This is a national problem. So let's say it's a different field than our forestry problem. But what you can do in time is that when the guy with the gun comes and with the money, the person on the counter, even if they have to help him, or they want to help him, or they're obliged to help, they can't.
That's what I'm saying. Because
the system does not allow them to change.
That's exactly
what can we do? Shoot me because I cannot change it. That's the point where you want to go. That the system heals the industry.
Son 2 técnicos por turno. Un técnico que esté verificando la documentación y el otro que esté en el camión. Entonces, y son 4 carros, y ustedes pueden ver solamente con 2 carros ya la pista ya está copada.
Claro, que te presiona.
Te presiona, el conductor está aquí, los carros de las empresas y todo lo demás.
¿Ustedes han más o menos determinado qué porcentaje de los carros paran? O sea, ¿cuántos se van de frente sin control?
No tenemos esa información.
Pero es la mayoría, la minoría, la mitad.
Yo creo que es la mitad. Sábados y domingos son los que pasan 60, 70.
Porque saben que hay menos personal.
Porque saben que hay menos personal, saben que es día feriado y que la fiscalía y la policía no trabajan en cierta forma. Y así es lo que hacen.
Te genera alertas para que sepas qué camiones vigilas, de qué empresas vigilas, de qué, ¿no? O sea, de qué regiones.
Más porque estar sentado acá en el Excel hasta que vea ese carro cuántas veces pasó.
Exacto.
Y el carro se puede hasta ir. En cambio, es que lo puede ver en el celular afuera.
Claro, él puede ver esa placa, esta placa ya la paramos 5 veces, 10 veces.
Que ya puedan esos vehículos.
If she wants, she can have an alert, like every time a certain truck or a certain empresa stops here, she can get an SMS instantly. Like while the truck is still here, you can know that the certain truck has arrived here and it's under control. And if she wants, she as a supervisor, she can get an instant notification.
Ya. No necesitan infraestructura adicional, digamos, o en todo caso...
Plataforma nueva.
No, nada. Todo se puede adaptar con lo que hay, con teléfono. Bueno, lo que necesitas es un teléfono que reciba aplicaciones.
Claro. No necesita internet.
No necesita internet ni nada, porque se graba y te jala la señal del GPS.
Es muy simple.
Ingresan la información, ¿es el maderero o es el personal de la administración técnica?
Depende de los diferentes módulos de información. Por ejemplo, cuando cargas la madera, right, when you're loading the timber, it is the private. Claro, para el permiso, quien llena la información es la autoridad que aprueba.
El tema de la explotación de nuestros bosques es como una especie de un paciente, de un enfermo, y si queremos curarlo necesitamos tener un diagnóstico exacto. Y con ese diagnóstico exacto, el médico, que pueden ser ustedes, nos darán la medicina, ¿no? Y el diagnóstico lo tenemos nosotros. Aquí en la región, por ejemplo, hemos tratado de impulsar una ordenanza que prohíba, en cierta manera, el uso de la madera. Si todo el mundo pide puertas de madera, ¿no? Si hay alguien que está pidiéndolo, y encima es la región que quiere puertas en las escuelas de caoba, quiere puertas de cedro, quiere puertas de tornillo, entonces estoy diciendo públicamente, necesito taladores. Una tala legal, una tala ilegal. Los dos van a cortarnos un árbol que ninguno de los dos los ha sembrado. Que yo puedo vivir sin este dedo, puedo vivir sin esta mano y puedo vivir sin esto, pero no es igual, pues, ¿no? No es igual. Bueno, toda nuestra voluntad de nuestra parte, toda.
¿Cuál es la cámara? ¿Dónde miramos?
They're very fast in producing 4 perfect straight poles that you can use, and it'd take me half an hour to find them.
¿Le sacan algo aquí?
Eso le dicen mururé.
Mururé.
Que también es un remedio.
Ah, ¿y para qué es la resina?
Para reumatismo, dice.
¿Para el reumatismo?
Sí. Echa suri, es un gusanito.
Ah, acá ahí sale suri.
Sí.
Ah,
De esta chapajita, ¿ves?
ya.
Y tiene sus venas adentro.
Ya.
buenos adentro. Para comer.
Sí,
No.
cuando está choclo se le come, se le parte así y salen unas venas.
Y ustedes para qué lo toman? ¿Para el estómago, para
Para
vitaminas?
todo sirve, para los riñones, heridas adentro.
Yeah.
Pueden usarlo también para la gastritis, úlcera.
Yeah, I mean it's a very strong, a very popular strong medicine, and it's one of the first things I think that was taken away by the international labs, and that was part of the conflict at the beginning between indigenous communities and the laboratories, because they just came, stole the knowledge.
Maybe reproduce the chemical in the lab and then.
Yeah, and they stole the knowledge and everything, and they didn't give anything back to the communities, and they.
Los hermanos que han venido de otros países, queriendo ayudarnos, con una visión de desarrollo, de qué manera nosotros podemos salir de la extrema pobreza y conocer cómo negociar cuando queremos vender madera. Muchas gracias, hermanos autoridades. Gracias.
Los madereros tal vez más se han beneficiado con los recursos que tienen otros pueblos. ¿Por qué razón? Por la razón de que tal vez no han sido capacitados, ¿no? En diferentes áreas. Con respecto para la administración, con respecto como en el tema del pietaje, en el tema de ventas. En estos últimos tiempos, donde que la comunidad ha trabajado la madera, estamos multados a través de un fijoro. De su representación de ustedes, de qué manera de repente nos pueden dar solución este pequeño impasse que tenemos en la comunidad. Eso es lo que le puedo explicar. Muchas gracias.
También he percibido que tienen la necesidad de que alguien asuma esa gran multa, ya que el maderero huyó. Y les voy a decir que ninguna ONG, por más que trabaje en campo, lo puede asumir. Tantos años se ha luchado, las ONGs como nosotros, organizaciones indígenas, luchamos para que el maderero sea quien cuando pasa esto. Y lo más cercano a apoyarlo fue este convenio que se hizo desde OSINFOR, ¿no? De conservación a cambio de ya no tal ilegal. Pero las comunidades nativas, al formarse comunidad, inscribirse en registros públicos, ya son una personería jurídica, ustedes tienen RUC, ¿no es cierto?, como comunidad nativa. Entonces ahí viene la responsabilidad. No sé si ustedes cuando hacen sus contratos lo empujan a que firme él y hasta dónde. Y tuvimos la suerte de conocer a Bogdan por un trabajo que hicimos en Rumanía, ¿no? Ha desarrollado tecnologías bien simples, programas que se pueden meter en el celular para monitorear el bosque. Lo que nosotros quisiéramos buscar es que ustedes también puedan tener acceso a ese sistema. Podríamos también tratar de meter los datos de precio, ¿no? De precio en Yurimaguas, para que ustedes los tengan y entonces negocien. Si todas las comunidades van usando eso y van teniendo la información y van ustedes levantando el precio, ¿qué le va a quedar?
Hey, Gubby.
Morning.
Morning. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, great morning.
Yeah.
Mine is done. They carry the log to the river here. See the road? Completely blue. Se valorifică ele. Da, se duce. Da, se duce. Bun. Da. Bun. Bolți sunt austriecii. Mereu îi confund. Panu și Wolf. Bolțul e Schweiker. Da. Și ăsta metul la Schweiker.
Drum bun, la revedere!
Gabriel Paun.
Deci Caraj Severin 33 MIN este ilegal?
Da.
What a liar, huh? Because he told us in the forest, hey, the truck is waiting to validate the code to become, to get a code. So only then he started. So we started and he has signal since an hour already with all the stops. Here, in this house. Fuck.
Is that our truck? What is he doing?
Stopped. And we go straight because he's suspicious.
Yeah, that's him.
Climb the truck. Yeah, that's the best.
I should have it with that angle, right?
It looks like a copy.
Is the recipient? Nothing. It's just
Empty.
ready to be filled out. Huh?
Yeah.
There's some writing from the last one. Maybe.
Loading point. Source.
Nu, hai că vorbim. Bun. Te sun. Ceau. Generării codului.
Și asta?
14 și 16.
Ce înseamnă asta?
Destinatarul, aici merge lemnul. Sebeș.
Ce înseamnă HSR?
Firma la care merge marfa.
Asta e o prescurtare sau ce este?
Atât așa s-au transportat, HSR, Holz.
Holzindustrie, Schweighofer, România?
Bună ziua, am un număr de o mașină cu bușteni, dacă se poate să o verificați. HS 33 MIN.
Un transport ilegal de lemne. O să vă fac legătura cu poliția. Auziți acum?
I called one more time to the police for this now at this hour and they told me it's illegal. And
Illegal? They still say it's illegal.
It's 344.
We just called again at 3:44. They say they don't have the code.
Ok. Ce facem? Că avem o problemă. Am sunat din nou la 112 între timp și în sistem nu apare codul. Au zis că e ilegal. La 112.
Atâta timp cât am cod pe aviz.
Nu-mi-l dădea.
Cine vi l-a dat? Cine v-a dat codul ăsta?
Pe tableta care am bătut la...
Aveți tabletă?
Da,
Puteți să ne arătați. E o inadvertență normal. Nu s-a mai întâmplat până acum. Dacă în sistemul central, în Sumal, nu apare codul ăsta...
În vedere faptul că sistemul de-abia e
ăsta mă primește în fabrică acolo, înregistrat, acolo mă primește pe tableta.
Hai să vedem tableta.
Gândiți-vă, de exemplu, noi. Astăzi fiind alegerile.
Astăzi sunt alegerile sau mâine?
Mâine fiind alegerile. Suntem 2 oameni pe 7 comune. Sistemul ăsta, într-adevăr, e un sistem bun. Se sesizează, noi mergem să verificăm. Dar noi avem și alte sesizări.
Da. Let's go. But he will go at some point to Sebeș. He has no choice. So I think we can make at Sebeș there is a Archip gas station, and we can stay there. And there is no other way in the factory. We stay at the Archip station, have coffee until the truck arrives. But it's gonna be dark. So we go now, yeah?
The way everybody explained it to me is that there's one system, you call it in, it generates a code. As soon as it generates it, Somal sees it, those guys see it, everybody sees it. It's instantaneous.
No, man, it's simple. They just don't have the code in the system. For this particular truck, there is no code in the system.
If you have time to sit in front of Schweighofer's factory and you call in the number again, you call in the license plate again, and they still say it's illegal, then it's going to be a very interesting moment. Take care.
I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna let you know.
Thank you. See you soon.
Thank you. See you. Bună seara, doamnă Gabriel, pe un la telefon. Am un camion cu lemne din Parcul Național retezat
pe care vă rog frumos să-l verificați. Numărul de matriculare este Carai Severin 33 Maria Ion Nicolae, M-I-N. Da, doamnă.
Vă rog, transportul este ilegal. Vă rog frumos să-mi dați următoarele informații pentru a vă putea face transferul către poliție.
Incredibil.
Domne, stai din parc național ilegal. Compania asta ne fură viitorul, ne mănâncă pădurile țării, da? Luați mâna de pe mine. Ăsta e lemn din Parcul Național Retezat, n-are ce căuta aici. Ia mâna de pe mine.
Este aici indicator. Filmatul interzis.
Ce mă interesează? Vezi că arăt imaginile astea la șeful tău, da?
Deci, te rog frumos.
Tu ai voie și noi n-avem. Luați mâna de pe mine.
Ai legitimație la tine. Ești acum să nu pleci.
Nu plec nicăieri.
Nu ne creăm nouă probleme.
The security guys from Schweikhof came to us and they started to push us to stop filming, and then finally they pushed us and they sprayed us with paralyzing spray, and then basically I got a very strong allergic reaction and we had to call the ambulance. So I think we are here for about 1 hour now, and we have to stay for another an hour or so to see if the allergy goes away, and that's it.
Well, we're on our way and we'll see you soon.
You don't have to come back, really. Please go on with the Bucharest. It doesn't make any sense.
When something feels off, we leave. We can come back, we can find some other way to get the information. We never need to put ourselves at risk. And that's the case here too.
And the most what we can get from this situation
would be that Carl says the same thing that Soren says. So it's clear that it is the policy comes right from the top. So it won't allow the top to pretend they didn't know. We know they know, because you can't have the top manager immediately offer that if it's not policy. So we know it's policy, but this way they can't get away with it. Okay, we have to leave fast.
Yes.
I'll show you. Here's the bag. If anything goes wrong, we have to leave or anything, you just hand it to me, right?
All right.
Nice to see you again. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thank you.
Ziua.
Ziua.
Hello. That's me. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Thanks for seeing me. I know you have to go up north, you said.
Yes, I purchased a meeting. I have to all the 50 guys here. And some more people are still coming now, but that's life.
You have a few minutes.
Of course. Thank you. Yes, I already have one. Thank you.
Okay.
So you know each other, yes? Yeah.
And so we discussed before, we have a situation where we have some contracts that I find to be inflexible in terms of they say I can cut this amount this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to cut, in the case of Obsa Rubest, not 3,000 in the first year, but about 6,000, for example. And I just need to have an offtake agreement that is willing to take that.
We need, I mean, I hear the figures you're talking about. We are cutting here per day 5,000 cubic meters per day. So, I mean, I have every day here 120 trucks. Day and night they're coming. So we are here very flexible.
So even if I'm limited by the contract with the community, 3,000 or whatever, I've got another 3,000, another 4,000, that gets me to 20,000.
It is no problem. You are welcome.
If I can produce more from those places, I can bring them here.
No problem.
And you mentioned a potential bonus system.
Yes, for sure. This is what I mentioned in the beginning. Depends on volume and seriosity. You get certain volume, certain bonuses. At the end of the month, at the end of the quarter.
Thanks. I'm so excited that we got what we need. You know, on the other hand, it was horrible what they said. The worst thing it was that he said that Mr. Schweighofer is doing this for like a hobby, you know, cutting the forest in Romania just as a hobby. Couldn't believe this guy, and he was so easily talking about everything. No one believed that I would have such a huge business in Romania, but I did it. He was so proud of him. And both of them, they were so certain that they can change the legislation here, that everything is under control from this point of view. How much he said that he's cutting per day?
What did he say? He said that total production was 7 million and that he cuts 4.5.
And he also said that they will move from Romania. They will find another market because there is no more raw material.
Enough left. He said, we'll take everything they have and then we'll move on.
Hey. Joy, welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh my God! And I was just looking at this, the Gabi's clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the last days.
Made the rounds, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, like, so right now it has 1,200,000.
1.2 million.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I have never gotten anything closer.
Really? And the comments are quite like,
What are the comments? What do they say?
like they should go to jail. The real thieves are in the parliament. Very angry people. And you see like 50,000 shares to this clip.
Alexander von Bismarck.
Very nice to meet
Doamna,
you. Thanks for
glad
having
to
me.
meet you and welcome to the Romanian Parliament.
Este domnul Alexander von Bismarck, care în timp foarte scurt vrea să vă prezinte un filmuleț și să vă spună considerentele la care agenția a ajuns în urma investigațiilor făcute.
This investigation did not go out looking for any particular company. It was a systematic study of the forest sector here in Romania. So I say that to introduce this video, which is focusing on the company Schweighofer because we had to. We had no other choice.
The Romanian government estimates that 48 hectares of forest are lost every day to illegal logging. Over the last decade, the Austrian company Holzindustrie Schweighofer has come to dominate the Romanian market for softwoods. Karl Schmid, the purchasing manager for Schweighofer's entire Romanian operations, explained the company's market dominance to undercover EIA investigators.
No, the thing is simple. We started big pressure from government side because we are too big already. They want to change forest law against us and all these stupid things.
On September 9, 2014, a letter was sent to the Prime Minister of Romania by the company's CEO, Gerald Schweighofer. The letter threatened consequences if the new law was not amended in Schweighofer's favor, including harm to the bilateral investment treaty between Austria and Romania.
Hey, Gabi.
Hey, Sasha.
How you doing?
Great, but not so great. I've been doing some stuff, but never at this level. I think this is something that Romania has never seen before. So it's really hard to expect what a billion-euro company can do when their safety is shaken and threatened.
I would think that Schweighofer would be more rational because of their size, but they're going to be caught between a legal strategy and a moral strategy. So I don't think that Schweighofer can use a loophole anymore to get away with it, but we'll see. We'll see. So I'll draft up the press release, get that finished. You will kindly do the last translations. Then we'll check in. I think.
My finger crossed.
Yeah, me too. Morgen wird der größte Fußbodenverkäufer Amerikas, Lumber Liquidators, sich unter dem neuen amerikanischen Gesetz schuldig klagen, 13 Millionen Dollar Strafe kriegen und hat jetzt schon 2 Milliarden Dollar an Marktwert verloren, seit EIAs Report rauskam. Das zeigte, dass die Firma illegales Holz aus Russland kaufte. Also wir machen diese Investigation auf ganzer Welt. Wir sind nach Rumänien gekommen. Das ist der wichtigste Wald Europas und gleichzeitig, dass es auch der Hotspot für das illegale Abholzen in Europa ist. Wir fingen also an, systematisch das Problem zu untersuchen. Sie sehen hier den Waldverlust von 2000 bis 2014. Das ist ungefähr die Zeit, wo die Firma Schweighofer in Rumänien agiert. Mehr als 50% in Rumänien von dem Holz ist illegal. Diese Produkte fließen natürlich durch ganz Europa und es ist natürlich die richtige Reaktion, dass jeder Markt, der dieses illegale Holz kriegt, reagiert. Das ist die einzige Chance, die man hat, damit sich wirklich was ändert in den Wäldern Rumäniens. Es ist ganz klar, dass die Macht von einer ausländischen Firma, die 40% des Waldes kauft, das lokale Gesetz zu beeinflussen, ist riesig. Und die haben sich nicht zurückgehalten in der Hinsicht.
Yeah, maybe first of all, can you just introduce yourself? Ob Sie sich vorstellen können?
Ja.
Auf Deutsch ist es, ja.
Mein Name ist Georg Erlacher und ich bin leitender Mitarbeiter der Schweighofer Gruppe.
May I ask you then, why, as this report suggests, are you stealing the last virgin forests of Europe?
Wir haben eine saubere Weste und wir bemühen uns tagtäglich und unsere Mitarbeiter sind sehr, sehr enttäuscht über diese Vorwürfe, weil sie wissen, dass wir korrekt arbeiten und dass wir das Bestmögliche tun und werden auch hier im Umfeld und auch privat immer wieder auf diese Vorwürfe angesprochen. Es ist wirklich unangenehm und man gibt uns aber nicht die Chance, die Inhalte klarzustellen. Wir würden sie gerne klarstellen. Ich bin froh, wenn ich ein Interview geben kann und Dinge klarstellen kann, was wirklich Sache ist.
Wessen Schuld ist es denn, dass es so viele illegale Aktivitäten in dem Holzbereich gibt?
Es sind viele Nutznießer im System und die Nutznießer haben natürlich kein Interesse, das System zu verändern.
Sie sind kein Nutznießer?
Wir sind mit Sicherheit kein Nutznießer. Ich würde Sie sehr gerne einladen oder kommen auch irgendwo hin, wohin es für Sie okay ist.
Wird sicher passieren.
Ja?
Freue mich drauf.
Ich gebe Ihnen meine Karte und vielleicht können wir uns da irgendwann einmal verständigen und in aller Ruhe über alles sprechen. Danke vielmals. So,
ja, danke schön.
Ich wünsche Ihnen alles Gute. Sie sind ja nach Rumänien unterwegs jetzt, oder?
Ja. Nur ein kurzer
Besuch. Gibt es noch eine Runde und dann wieder zurück.
Genau. dann wieder zurück zur Familie.
Ja, sind Sie dann einmal wieder in Europa da oder was, dass wir uns treffen können?
Wahrscheinlich, ja. Ich habe keine besonderen Pläne in den nächsten paar Monaten, aber kriegen wir hin.
Können wir auch heute gerne ein Gespräch machen, wenn Sie Zeit haben, aber also wie Sie zeitlich gebunden sind.
Ich glaube, ich schaffe es heute.
Okay. Na, ich möchte Ihnen da jetzt in den Zeitplänen bedrängen.
Sehr gut.
Wir werden das schaffen.
Sehr gut. Dankeschön.
Alles Gute.
Alles Gute.
Gut.
Guardian article is out.
What's that?
The Guardian article is out.
Oh, wow.
It looks great.
Yeah?
Breakfast tour, major Austrian timber firm accused of illegal logging in Romania. 2-year investigation links Holzindustrie with destruction of Europe's last remaining virgin forest in Romania.
Mit Holz kann man viel Geld verdienen. Der österreichische Industrielle Gerald Schweighofer ist damit zu einem der reichsten Männer des Landes geworden. Unter anderem mit 2 riesigen Fabriken in Rumänien, wo Schweighofer fast 3000 Menschen beschäftigt. Jetzt wird dort aber gegen den Konzern aus Österreich ermittelt. Er soll massenhaft illegal gefälltes Holz aus rumänischen Nationalparks verarbeiten. In den letzten 25 Jahren sei Wald von der Fläche des Burgenlandes illegal gerodet worden.
Grüß Gott, mein Name ist Gerald Schweighofer. Seit einigen Tagen sind unser Unternehmen, unsere Mitarbeiterinnen und Mitarbeiter schweren Vorwürfen ausgesetzt. Ausgerechnet uns wird unterstellt, wir würden durch illegale Methoden den Holzbestand in Rumänien gefährden. Das stimmt nicht. Deshalb möchte ich mich auf diese Weise zu Wort melden. Holzindustrie Schweighofer ist seit vielen Jahrzehnten Vorkämpfer für nachhaltige und verantwortungsvolle Holzverarbeitung. Ich möchte Ihnen auch sagen, warum. Weil wir von Holz leben. Ich möchte alle unabhängigen Umweltorganisationen dazu einladen, sich mit mir an einen Tisch zu setzen, um Vorschläge zu machen, wie wir uns gemeinsam für die Erhaltung der Wälder und die nachhaltige Forstwirtschaft einsetzen können. Denn genau für dieses Ziel stehe ich mit meinem Namen.
Less than 2 weeks ago, I was worried that not many press people will come, and now it's crazy. In 2 weeks, this is what is happening. There are already like almost 4,000 people, which is absolutely great and amazing.
Nu mai putem fi păcăliți la 25 de ani de la Revoluție. Nu mai suntem atât de săraci încât să vină oricine și să ne distrugă totul pentru că vrem să ne dezvoltăm economic. România se poate dezvolta economic sustenabil, folosind ceea ce oamenii au în capul lor, ceea ce au în suflet. Nu mai e nevoie să distrugem păduri.
Tres acá.
3 acá, 1.
¿Conoces, no? Letelier en Haber Guerra. Guerra. Ya. Fran, ¿puedes ir con Bogdan?
Tú estás despachando a la gente.
No, se encuentran informados que los veedores no dejan trabajar, o sea, algo para sacar una razón y nunca hay presupuesto. Que ahora nadie controla, nadie nos informa qué está sucediendo, pero sabemos que, y eso nos da temor de seguir en esto porque prácticamente estamos en la mira del material del infractor, ¿no? Que está al orden del día. El material se hace pelear con la organización, no se hace pelear con la comunidad.
Pero además te deben amenazar, o sea...
Ay, aparte que nos amenazan todavía.
Amenazan y le hacen bajar y hacen todo lo que quieren. Incluso a veces le dejan embarazadas a las mujeres, señoritas.
Sí, la gran mayoría quedan abandonados sus hijos.
Ahora cuando ya hace un año, cuando le he enfrentado, y ahora se ha callado. Delante de la policía yo le dije, mire, el indígena poco se molesta, pero una vez que llega su tiempo, eso no le importa. Y usted, señor empresario, una vez más amenázame y no vas a regresar del territorio del pueblo indígena. Yo te voy a matar. Así le dije, yo te voy a matar. Porque si quieres trabajar, trabaja tranquilo, salga tranquilo del territorio del pueblo indígena. A pesar que tú le estás robando el pueblo indígena su recurso, me amenaza de muerte. Usted puede salir rico, tranquilo, pero cómprale bien, mi paisano, lo que es recurso forestal. Entonces, ha calmado, ¿no? La amenaza de muerte y todo, pero me miran de lejos, no sé, así. No me esquinamos. Toda persona tiene derecho a cosechar, pero tiene que comprar en precio legal. Tiene que comprar, tiene que enriquecer en forma legal. Tiene derecho, pero no tiene derecho a explotar a un pobre.
Y eso es 8 de octubre, o sea que por aquí
Estos
también nos han
terrenos de
pasado
8 de
sellos.
octubre, por acá, condado nativo de Pampa Hermosa.
Ya. A ellos tampoco los han consultado, o sea, no es que ellos han dado autorización.
Ninguno de ellos están consultados.
Ya.
Por eso es que se está llevando este proceso. Pero las autoridades acá favorecen a la autoridad edil, que es el alcalde. Bueno, van a venir las empresas de autos, de camiones, de todo, para el sembrío de la palma, todo eso. Para todo es eso. Eso es lo que pretende el Estado.
Por la madera.
Por la madera, por la riqueza en su totalidad que tenemos, ¿no? Y de ahí vienen las invasiones, pues, le despojan al pueblo indígena. Eso trae la carretera, ¿no? Eso trae invasión y desaparición de los pueblos indígenas. Son la última comunidad del pueblo de Chanicura.
I'm just concerned for their safety because, after we leave, somebody comes and either makes them some harm or even more.
Yeah, no. I understand what you say, and we're very sensitive about that. I don't think that would be the case in this situation.
Okay, why not?
Because this is the authority that has opened the road. Also, it's not supposed to be an illegal actor.
All the agreements in the world have a weight if they are liable in a way. So what happens if they don't respect it? Otherwise, it's just an agreement, it's just a paper.
Well, I mean, I don't have all the answers, as you can imagine.
Something to work with. You need some more food or something.
Yes.
You're losing all
You
the
need
hope
candy.
here.
You need candy.
Have another banana.
I'm just concerned that, if these guys are hoping from us to help them, they don't get...
A road will be difficult to stop, like you said.
No, but
there's some
I'm just
levers
afraid
there.
for their safety in the end.
Yeah. No,
If they speak to us, the last time someone spoke to Osinfor, they got killed.
No. But this is a different kind of situation. This is a different kind of
Every time
actors
is different.
involved. Again, I mean, we're not offering to solve the problem. We're offering to get
Attention.
to tell the story.
Okay.
I was a journalist for a very long time, and I try to make very clear what the difference are. I mean, what's really in our power and what's not. We have the power to tell the story. We don't have the power to really make the road stop or disappear. Is this your first piranha?
It's my first piranha.
Sasha está muy emocionado porque es la primera vez que come piraña. Sí, piraña.
And then aquarium.
Die Anti-Mafia-Behörde Rumäniens hat heute Vormittag Razzien bei mehreren Firmensitzen Schweighofers in Rumänien durchgeführt. Sie werfen dem Unternehmen vor, mit der Holzmafia unter einer Decke zu stecken, die sich seit Jahren mit illegalen Holzschlägerungen bereichert.
Doina Pană acuză că a fost otrăvită cu mercur în perioada în care era ministrul.
În 15 ianuarie 2018, din analiza pentru metale grele, a reieșit intoxicație cu mercur în concentrație mare. Vă dați seama că el era ministrul la păduri. I-am început în 2014, atunci am scos radarul pădurilor. Pe urmă modificări la codul civic, cu scandale, cu firma Schweighöfer.
Un pădurar în vârstă de 30 de ani a fost împușcat aseară în Maramureș și aruncat într-o râpă într-o zonă greu accesibilă din Valea Rogozului. Suspecții încă nu au fost prinși.
Aseară s-a dus singur în pădure pentru că avea informații că acolo ar fi venit mai mulți hoți de lemne. L-au găsit pe bărbat fără suflare, abandonat într-o râpă bătută crunt, dar și împușcat cu propria armă din dotare. Este al 6-lea deces de acest tip în pădurile din România.